Hey, welcome, my fellow theorists. What's going on? How y'all doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I wanted to come on today and talk about a woman's touch. As always, I'm gonna just jump right into it. I've been communicating a lot online on social media and putting my opinions and thoughts and feelings and facts and observations out there on social media a lot, and it's usually about relationships. It's usually about the way men move. It's usually about the way that women move. And I have seemed to get observe this trend here, where maybe if I say something about the men won't really respond to it, or maybe the woman might jump on board with it, like, oh, that's facts. Every time I put something about the woman, though, I see the woman get upset. I see them get angry, and and with my observations, I understand the anger, and I don't mean to say that I commiserate or relate to it, because I don't. I said I do not. But what I see from the anger is it's more of like, oh, you found my weakness. That kind of response. That's what it seems like to me. Which leads me to this thought that where I think the anger, where the anger is coming from with women, and whenever I make posts about women, whether they be uplifting or pointing out an issue or a problem, because it's always either or. I don't, is I think women are upset that they have lost their feminine touch and don't know how to get it back. Because I've seen this in like children, I've seen this in my own friends, where I point out something that they know they need but never told anybody, and I always get this bitter response as if, oh, how dare you catch me, how dare you know my weakness, as if I'm the next thing that I'm gonna do is like stab them in the back. It's like, no, I don't. No, no, no. Especially if you're around me, you know that when I'm pointing these things out, it's because I want you to be stronger. And I always take it as a personal note if you want to attack me once I point it out, because it's like, I could have killed you 200 times before. I was just trying to help you out, but okay, okay. You had 50 weak points before like we even started talking. I already saw where I could, but you want to, all right. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I'm noticing as far as like responses and reactions that I'm getting today. It's like women are upset that they don't know how to get back in touch with their femininity. And whenever they're responding to a man, at least they have some kind of common ground. They have words like a man does. They have reactions like they do. They've tried the whole masculine game before. They've tried to flex. So they have seen men back down, so they know how to press a man back, especially if it's on the internet or even in person sometimes. Like they know how to do that. But a woman doesn't know how to be a woman anymore. And I think that's why they're upset. You guys can let me know in the comments section. You guys can share your thoughts on this, but that's, I think a woman's touch is gone and no one knows how to disseminate that information anymore. I'm personally on a goal to help the men. So like woman, I can't help you. I can't help you. This is not my job, but I am gonna point it out, because the way that you're treating other men in the world is showing itself, and that carries itself through the stories that the men are telling other men, which if the men don't have their own backbone and like experience that they stand on, they're going to take those experiences and then they're going to start treating other women as if they're hurting them. And yeah, so what we're not trying to do is continue a cycle, and no man is going to convince me of anything that's going to like pass any experience that's going to make me upset at another woman enough to treat her as if she hurt my friend. No, if you didn't hurt me, I know my experiences. So I'm gonna go off of what used to hurt me and what I've learned. Okay, this has nothing to do with you. I'm not concerned with another man's pain. I'm really not, because however you made your choices, my good sir, is exactly what you're receiving as far as women. I know what I'm receiving on my end as far as a man who dates the woman that he dates. So let's not, we're not going to confuse those two. I stand right where I stand. And here's what I've observed. Again, I think a woman is upset today, not at men. Women aren't even upset at women as much as they're just really upset with themselves not making good choices because they don't know and admire feminine qualities that they don't know how to get in touch with today. So that's my take. I'll catch you guys later.